Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Creator Metaphysical Store. Today we're doing an energy activation by the Council of Sources Universal Vibration. Well, they're also known as Council of SUV. I have also been feeling there's going to be some other messages that'll come through from multiple beings. So why don't we just get straight into it, and we'll see what comes through. Hello, Artie. So let's get on with the activation. I'm doing good, dear. I actually I will, when I get done with the activation and the channeled messages, I do want to apologize. And I know I've been like out of it for, so yeah. Anyway, and wait, let me see who texted me before, because I need to tell them that I'm in the live stream. Oh. So we'll start with the activation. Ushalnie Kanandram Kwanon Ganyan Sue Kwanon Ganyan Suan Shun Sheway down. El Shawai Nayo Shwe 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 Namani Good evening. Thank you for connecting with us, the Galactic Confederation of Light, the Council of Sources Universal Vibration. Thank you for connecting to all beings in existence. Thank you for connecting to Source. We appreciate you coming. Today we will be talking about perception. Everyone has a perception of Source. Some call it God. Some call it the Creator. Some even call it Gus. Many of you have many names for this energy. We don't really have a name to give it, for we embody it. We just be it. We are it. Perception is the preconceived concept of actions. If you break down the word actions, it's act and the word ion. So you're preconceiving the concept of an act of energy. Many of you cannot truly comprehend, or perceive perception of another. For example, say we have Odysseus. Odysseus, in the morning, she wakes up, she goes downstairs, does the dishes, makes breakfast. Odysseus' wife, let's say his name is Alex. He gets up, goes to do the dishes, makes breakfast. They do the same thing, but yet they are entirely different. For Odysseus may feel happy doing the dishes, whereas Alex may not. There are slight differences. One can never truly be Odysseus, and one can never truly be Alex. They're the best way to explain this is like the stars. The stars, you each are a star in this galaxy, but yet not connected. When you take a web, for example, there are points where they intersect. The intersecting points are you individually. Yes, you can connect to one person to the other, but you cannot truly intersect at the points in which they cross, for that is an individual. This conduit is starting to comprehend the spider's web, the interconnectedness of all things. It is difficult to put into the human language how one person is different from another's viewpoint. You can empathize, sure, but you cannot truly embody that person's pain and suffering, that person's blessings and miracles, because you are not them. How we see it as far as reincarnation goes, you can't truly reincarnate Cleopatra. So let's say Cleopatra, for example. You can't truly reincarnate Cleopatra into, say, Susanna Williams, because that's Susanna Williams. That's not Cleopatra. You see what I'm saying? You cannot truly have reincarnation. You can, of course, when Cleopatra dies, the energy is released. It can choose to take on a form of a man or a woman, or a plant, or a tree, a rock, even a planet. It can choose to take on many forms because the soul is infinite, energy is infinite. But you cannot truly reincarnate Cleopatra because Cleopatra is gone. But Susanna Alex, or whoever we're talking about, is here. There is no technical reincarnation or past lives. When you talk about past lives, you're actually merely connecting to the webs of memory, the webs of time and space. There technically is no past, no present, and no future. They're just webs, webs, webs. Energy, connecting, intersecting. You have places that harness that web. For example, Stonehenge. There's many stone circles like Stonehenge, of course, but we are using one that's most popular. There are pyramids, stone circles. You can make anything to be an epicenter in order to connect. The energy is through all things. That's why It is not truly past lives that you're connecting to, but past energy, past vibrations, past frequencies that you are connecting, intersecting with, interacting, and getting that information, getting that knowledge, getting that wisdom, then taking that wisdom into the present, whether it be from the past or from the future. Do you have any questions so far? No questions at this time. Understood. Think of energy as being a unique particle, but also think of it as being all interconnected. Independent, unique, yes, but also interconnected. With that, I want you, Homo sapiens, to focus on the spider's web. I want you to create your own spider's web. This exercise is for anyone who chooses to interact with the Council of Sources, Universal Vibration, Galactic Confederation of Light, etc., etc. This is an exercise that you can do both visually and on pen and paper. We first suggest that you take a piece of paper and draw a circle. Big circle, big circle. On the outside of that circle, draw another circle to encompass that big circle. Then make it into as many sections as you need. We say this because, say, if you want to draw in financial gain or love, peace, harmony, etc., etc. So take as many parts as you need. Then from those individual parts, draw a line to the center of the circle. Okay? Then fill in another circle just to make a spider's web. You're going to connect them all inside of that circle. Now, if you are someone who is into vibrations, best select the vibrations of color that best match your intention. For financial gain, you may or may not choose green or gold, silver, purple, whatever it is you're drawn to, whatever it is you're trying to connect to. This exercise, after you get a good grasp of creating a spider's web with all of the things you want to manifest and have in your web of life, I want you, divine beings, to imagine that web, creating a web of energy in your life, intersecting it in points in the present into the future. You are the center point of the spider's web, and everything that's out around you is more of the future. Understand? This exercise will help you also better understand the universe and how everything is interconnected. Everything is source. This is universal vibration. With that being said, I will leave with this activation. Shaunyayon Yisan Kaon. Hello. I just got finished with the Source's Universal Vibration. It was interesting because they were talking about perception. And let me see who is texting me. You, it's um, it was interesting because she was talking about perception, and then I think she kind of jumped around. It jumped around a little bit. But then she was talking about how I think she was just trying her best, or I say she, it felt a more feminine energy, but it was definitely trying to express how everyone's perception, everyone's energy is both unique, but also interconnected. And she was also like trying to uh, oh shoot. Let me get my charger because it says it's on 15%. So give me 1 minute, guys. There we go. But yeah, it was very interesting. And it was just a very interesting message. So I wanted to first and foremost apologize to every one of you. I know I have not been on live for a few weeks now. I have been. Hello, Serenity of Soul. Hi, sis. Um. So yeah, I know I've not been live in a very long time. I do apologize. It says I miss your reading. Can I ask one question after this? What does slay mean? And what is slay? Anyway, what the hell is going on with my phone? I swear to God, my phone just went up and up. See, this is what I'm saying. There are spirits in my house, bro. um, because I did my phone was sitting on my right next to the phone. I wasn't even touching it, and it pulled up some weird shit. Yeah, and it's so funny because it was just about it says how to manage your money most cost effectively. Huh? That's so funny. That's so fucking weird. It's just like I swear to God, spirits be doing some shit to my phone. I will say again, do not touch my phone, or you're gonna get fucked up. But I swear, these do. It's just random shit. I got spirits up in my house, bro. Anyway, but yeah, I know I haven't been on live. I've been dealing with life, and I have been trying to. I've been dealing with a lot of self shadow work lately, so that's why I haven't been on live. And I know that I'll start picking up more videos, doing more videos when starting more in January and kind of doing more excessively. Um, December has been a really tough month for me financially, but also like I've been doing a lot of like reflection and shadow work, and I have been in a funk, but I'm also like not in a funk. It's like I have those ups and those downs. So yeah, I'm really sorry. Um, I don't want to make any videos. Like, for me, I've been struggling so hard to figure out what kind of videos to make. Now, of course, I'll still do the energy activations and channeled messages, but I want to offer something very different and very unique. So I might start doing, I don't want to do like videos about gods and goddesses, though I might do rituals on this live stream, something different, not something that's not normal, you know. Um, so we'll see. I haven't come up with any brilliant ideas, and that's why I've been kind of like not been live as well because I don't want to be a copycat. I want something very unique. So, but you'll definitely see a lot more of energy activations and more so channeled messages from now on. I'm trying to definitely create some unique content. So, anyway, so I did want to speak about my experiences because I felt that with my life experiences, I could give great wisdom. And like if I talk about them, some people might resonate and connect to on some level. One bringing this back here. I want to lean up against that. So, one of the main things that I've learned in life is how to feel the flow of energy. And it's through experiences of like, it's how you feel the flow is also by reading the signs of, for example, say if you're in a living situation and say those around you that are connected to your living situation, say it's your neighbors, right? Say you notice that they start being kind of nasty towards you, and you notice that the landlord be looking at you kind of sideways, right? Well, then what I like to do is with that, I like to change that flow, change that vibrational flow. I don't change the flow and where it's going, but change the vibrational rate that it's in. So, um, honestly, I don't even know where to begin at this point on experiences. I've um I've been through so much already, and I'm a little nervous about what I should expect next year and especially the year after that. I mean, I think I notice sometimes how everyone's so caught up at the saying that all these natural disasters are coming and all these extraterrestrials are going to come down, blah blah blah, and it's like, is that really going to happen? How can we know that for sure if we're not there yet, if we're not experiencing that? So like I take things a lot with a grain of salt. I meditate on them and I contemplate them a lot, but we can never truly know the future because we're not in the future. We're always in the present moment. And yeah, so I've had just recently while I was doing dancing, because I do dancing to do energy work, right? I do it to also commune and connect with my guides and beings and other beings. And one of the main things I noticed while doing energy work is how everything feels like interconnected and yet individualized. And I love how the galactic, not the Galactic Confederation of Light, uh, but the Council of Sources Universal Vibration has been really teaching me about. not I mean in the spirit animal, the spider has been teaching me about how to weave energy, how to weave vibrations in my life, how to change certain webs, how to snip webs of deceit, and so I have been really getting into the space time grid and just how like to make a web in my life. Now I'm not gonna say that I'm the master, but I've been really getting into it for sure. Yeah, so I've I do feel like we should be prepared if there are natural disasters coming, but at the same time, I mean, I just like you see all of these. Like back in 2012, the end is coming, the end is near. You see all people like that, and who's to say this might not be another fluke? Another like hidden agenda, or just who's to say who's telling the truth and who's not? You know, all I can say is that on this channel, I will try, not try, I will give you my honest opinion. I will never steer you in the wrong direction. I like I teach what I teach. I don't teach on a unknown level. I teach based off of my past. Like, if I haven't traveled down that road, I'm not going to tell you that road's safe. You know what I'm saying? But if I've traveled down that bridge, I'm going to tell you that bridge is safe because I've traveled down that bridge before. So it's a lot, and I have noticed that there has been a lot of people coming for readings and things of that nature, and it's been progressively getting better for sure. Um, but at the same time, I always like wonder. I always have to. I feel like there's a sense of needing to be on guard in case something bad happens in my life or in general. So yeah, I often worry about like when I give messages and stuff. I guess a part of me worries. I mean, do they and wonders, do they really get me? Do they really understand what it is I'm trying to express? Or did they feel that energy channeling through me? You know, so I just want you guys to know that with all of my experiences, if I haven't traveled down that road or haven't traveled down that particular path, I'm not going to tell you that it's going to be okay. All my advice, all the advice that I give during meetings, I do it off of my own experience. I care about you guys. I love you guys dearly. I may not ever see you in this lifetime, but just know that I love you 100% with all of my existence. I love everything in existence completely 100%. People may ask, how's that possible? How can you not feel hate? How can you not feel hate? And I'm not gonna lie, I do feel jealous and envious sometimes, but I don't let it. I have the. We all have the ability to love, and at the same time, we may hate people simultaneously. So it's like, well, What does mean icon? I mean, I don't get. It says slay mean icon, but yet I don't even know. Like, like, I don't get it. Never mind. I'm just gonna remove the comments because those comments because I don't understand them. I don't understand those messages. Yeah. Um. But yeah. I often. I always constantly question everything. Constantly. I may come to a conclusion, but I may go back to that same conclusion and question it even more. So I personally don't know, like, how to express this, but I'm gonna try to express it the best way I can. I always question everything, but I also leave myself open to the answers. Like, I may receive those answers, but I also simultaneously question them. But I leave myself open enough to be okay with whatever it is that I receive. Yeah. On this channel, I may not be some famous psychic or medium, but I do want you guys to know that I care about you all deeply. And I know it sounds like a broken record, but I want to truly emphasize that. Now, let's do some more activations, shall we? I'm going to use the spider's web method. In one corner, there's financial gain, monetary growth, financial gain, abundance, prosperity, and also security, safety, order, and balance. Lagas Shanam Shani Sham Sunquaki Klanakriatahi Umruti Katao. There you go. That one was more for financial gain, abundance of finances, monetary growth, um, prosperity, safety, and security as well. So I want to also do one for peace. Do another one for peace, tranquility, harmony, serenity, happiness, and joy, laughter, and love. And then around it, order, structure, and balance. Sunquayakre ni creajar sun mehi quahurtse. Sumburkhlianu tu suakre malupati. Left, right. There you go. So I think I should end it here. I don't want to continue babbling on about nonsense. I mean, I don't know exactly where to and feeling. I don't really know like what kind of experiences or I should talk about, but yeah, I truly feel like, well, I just question. I really do question everything. So yeah, I mean, I guess I should end this video, seeing as there's nothing else is coming through, and I don't want to continue babbling on. I sound like a broken record, honestly. Super sorry, you guys. I am not going to edit this video or change it in any way, shape, or form because I do want you always to see the true and authentic me. Much love. Kisses.